Hey guys, Chris here, Food FAQs. Thanks for allowing me into your home. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen. Today we're going to talk a little bit about pineapples. I received an email about a week or so ago from a viewer in Norway, all the way up in Norway. She's concerned that she's been eating pineapple, adding pineapple chunks and stuff to a salad from the can, and she sees the ripe pineapples in the market. She wants to get one, but isn't sure how to peel and process it for eating. It can be a bit intimidating, and this is what we're doing here. This is the pineapple. I'm going to quickly show you guys how to trim off the skin, to peel the skin, trim off the top, and believe it or not, this top that you're seeing here, if you were to cut around here and stick that into the dirt, well, this is how the farmers do it. On the very top here is where that new pineapple is going to grow. Trust me, I've seen it. My dad plants pineapples down in the Caribbean as well in our little garden. So Chris here, Food FAQs. If it's your first time here, click on subscribe above. You're going to get all the latest videos. And leave me your comments below. Let's get cracking on this pineapple. I've got a nice sharp knife in my hand here, and the very first thing you want to do, this sort of stem on the top, you want to chop it off maybe about a centimeter or so from the bottom, from where it ends on the bottom. So we're just going to go in about a centimeter or so from where it ends, and we've just removed it. Then we're going to do the same thing on the bottom, because the bottom is a bit, well, there's nothing there. We're just going to cut off the bottom as well. Well, maybe a bit deeper. Now if you want to make a wicked pineapple juice, all you do, you boil all the skins and everything that we have here in a few cups of water, and then you're going to have like a pineapple concentrate. Now as you can see, I took off the bottom, I took off the top. There's the core which we have to remove, but I'm going to show you an easy way to do that. So all you're doing is taking your sharp knife now, we're just going to cut down the sides and keep going around cutting the outer skin, and that's pretty much all you're doing. These sort of black spots or indentations that you're seeing, we refer to them as the eyes. But all you got to do is either cut deep enough, and if you cut too deep, you're going to be wasting the pineapple, but cut deep enough to sort of remove those in the skin. Now if there's any still on the flesh of the pineapple, all you got to do is just trim it off, or use a paring knife and dig it out. So you're just going to continue going down the sides. Just going to trim it off a little bit more just to show you. I'm almost working on a sort of a curve, because you notice the natural form of the pineapple is to curve in at the top and the bottom. And that's pretty much it. It's nice and peeled now. Just going to get rid of this top part, and all you want to do is average the center of it and go all the way down the center. So now you've got two pieces. Then you're going to lay down flat on the surface. I mean, it's going to be for cutting, easier cutting, and we're just going to cut that again. So now we've got pretty much quarters, and we're going to cut those quarters one more, so we have 8. If you notice, I went down the center, so it's sort of a triangle. I went down the center on an angle here. And now remember that core that I mentioned earlier? This is the core part here. There's no real flavor or taste. It's kind of, well, I'm going to say it's not even good to eat. So all you're going to do is remove that core, and that goes into the pile for making the juice if you want to. Again, remove that core. So we've got beautiful wedges of pineapple. So again, we made the cut down the center, then we remove that core, and that's pretty much it. That's the way to prepare this pineapple. One more time, we've got the wedge, cut out the core, and we've got 4 beautiful wedges of pineapple here. You can then cut it up into chunks to add to salads. If you want to do a wicked dessert, you would leave it like this. Brown sugar, some rum, put it on the grill. You can even do it in a pan. I'm going to have a wonderful dessert recipe for these same wedges of pineapple on CaribbeanPot.com. Search CaribbeanPot.com also on YouTube, and you will find that recipe posted within the next week or two. So there you go, guys. It's very simple. Remember, now back here, we've got all that skin and, well, not this part. You won't be using this part. You may want to trim this part out. Put it in a pot, add some water, let it boil down, let it simmer down, and then you'll have a sort of a syrup. Add some sugar, and you got a syrup for making a wonderful pineapple juice if you wanted to. If you wanted, you could puree this stuff and add it, but hey, we're going to be using this for salads, and anything else that you may want to use, kebabs, anything else. Chris here, Food FAQs. Thanks again for joining me in the kitchen. I do hope this video was helpful. Leave your comments below, and do remember to give the video the thumbs up or like.